Once again, my name is Kimberlie Wright, and this is
Jamal Jones, Senior Art Instructor.
And we are here at the Harriet G. Darnell facility with our first virtual art show. We're going to be showcasing some of our art, and then we're going to give you all a chance to showcase some of your art as well if you are interested.
Thank you. And so this is some of the work we did while I was in class on YouTube to give you some ideas of what we were doing. It's some of the paintings we done by art on the appreciation class, and making something out of Kimberlie Wright is making something out of nothing. We want y'all to enjoy and share some of the work that you did and have a good time.
So I have this piece right here. It was made by multiple people. It's called a Talavera, but the title of it is Magic ATL Jalika. So this is the piece. It was done by several people.
In the class that I was teaching called construction art, and that's how we build up a piece. We're using crescent cardstock, cut in different designs, and just put it together, laminate it, and add things to it on a black canvas. There's a host of ideas you can do, and that's what we're trying to teach you all, that there's no limitation when it comes to creativity. There's no mistakes.
So from my Making Something Out of Nothing class, these are completed creations. They are called the Bankses. This young lady right here is Ballerina Banks. This is Bubba Banks. This is Buttercup Banks. And this young man here is Bacon Banks.
How you color the plastic containers?
I use spray paint on these, and then I embellished them with so many different materials such as tulle, ribbon, jiggly eyes. And although I already have money in one of the banks, how you release the money, you don't have to cut a hole or anything, you can use the actual lid. Thank you.
That's what I want.
Okay. This is Ballerina Banks. Really fun project.
Also a class called textile art we did. So I did on textiles. It's just using textile and look paint and create your design. So you can use any kind of fabric. Go in your fabric bin, and do your background colors you want. When I was doing mine, I was doing sky to earth, and put more color down here. So I was trying to use all the elements, and these like praise dances. So you can do all kinds of things with it. Like I said, you can't draw, you can always use a blow machine, use graphite paper and put on your piece, outline it, and you can get the same results and just paint it in. So and just have a good time.
Do we have anyone who wants to show some of their artwork at this time? Okay.
Hi.
1 second.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, good morning. I love all your pieces.
Thank you so much.
And I remember when I first went to Bowden, I met you there, Kim, several years ago, and you showed me how to do clay with my hands.
Yes,
pressed down. It was so nice. I enjoyed it so much. I do have some pieces. I didn't know that This is my first time being here, and I didn't know that we can show our pieces or not.
So we plan on creating this class, this particular exhibit once a month. So if you're not showing anything today, you'll have a chance the last Tuesday of the month. Every month. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I do have something I can run and get right quick.
It's no problem. Take your time.
Okay, all right.
Yes, ma'am, Miss Janetta. Hold on 1 second.
So she has to unmute herself.
You have to unmute yourself, Miss Janetta. She said it won't.
She's already unmuted.
Now we got it.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so we're sharing stuff, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I don't know if you all can see there. Oh, that's my latest. Can you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I can't see it.
You can't?
No,
But
she's not. No, I don't see her stuff.
You don't see what the people are on the wall?
No, let me see if I can get the participants. No, I just see myself. I don't see anything else.
Tell Mr. Leader to speak.
Miss Janetta, tell us
Yes.
about your piece.
Oh, now I see it.
Okay, so see?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Tell you about it.
Yes.
It is
Something about it, a name or what inspired you?
being in lockdown. A lot that's what inspired me. What it is, it's a wall hanging. I usually do things to hang on my front door of our apartment. Wreaths, masks, and things like that. And so it turned out so nice, I didn't want to put it outside. I kept it in because I want to look at it. And it's made out of cardboard. It's all recycled stuff. I use acrylic paints. There are buttons and feathers on there. And it's just different people that I've cut out and put together. And so it's hanging vertically on the wall, as you see, and some of them are raised above. So it has the appearance that the smaller ones are further back and the larger ones are up front. I'm working on another one now, again, with the intentions to hang it up outside my door, but I'm liking that even more. It's going to hang somewhere in the apartment. So I hate to be selfish. I hate to be selfish with my art, but I'm enjoying it too much.
I can understand that.
I really love it. It looks beautiful.
Thank you, Kim.
Do you have another piece?
Let's see. Can you see those?
Yes, ma'am.
Those are, and I don't know if Jamal remembers my father. He did those pieces. And it's, he did those in like 2015, yeah. And it's just a series of dots that were made with sponge brushes on acrylic, made with acrylic paints. He did those, and those are some other ones. And again, I can send in the other class that we're taking, the other art class that we're taking, we send stuff to him, and the instructor, he puts them up during the class, so you have you can see them better that way.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
You mean in the classroom setting?
Yeah, in the Zoom classes that we're taking.
Okay, I understand.
I wish I would have known, because I would have been able to, I would have been ready to show.
Me too.
It's no problem. So we're gonna do this again the next last Tuesday of next month.
Okay.
Okay, last Tuesday of every month?
Every month, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
So, oh yes. Yes. Can you see that?
Oh, look how nice.
Thank you. This is made of yarn and material.
Oh, right.
And this is my dancing in spirit. And I did this last
Can you
week.
lift it up higher?
Oh, higher? Okay.
Thank you.
And
Wow.
that's it. Yeah. The trimming is in yarn. The dresses are fabric. Their blouses and hair is yarn and thread.
How pretty.
Thank you. Thank you.
Unique, love it.
Thank you.
Inspires me.
That looks really, really nice.
Yeah, it is pretty.
Thank
Very.
you. Thank you.
So is there anyone else? Okay. So
So what we're doing, see,
Well, can I ask you a question? Can I ask a
Yeah.
question?
yes.
I've got grandchildren and they would love to make those little piggy things.
Okay.
So yeah.
So these were recycled. You can use recycled detergent bottles or the actual pigs here. You can see this. This is a detergent bottle.
Okay.
However, the other ones are actual water jugs or like
Oh,
a
okay.
milk jug.
Mm-hmm.
And so I found that covering them with spray paint initially for the base gives it a smoother coat. Although if you do have to paint them with hand paint or something, you probably just will have to apply more than one coat.
Okay.
And then just being creative as it pertains to how you want the pig to look. This is like a good, for the legs, I particularly say the caps
Toilet
from
paper.
water bottles. Water
Oh,
Okay.
bottles.
How many caps do you have on there?
4.
No,
Yes,
for
4
each.
on this one, and I have 6 on a few of the other ones. I used felt for the tongue,
Okay.
regular paint markers, and Sharpies for the design on my brows.
Okay.
I have rhinestones for earrings. I use actual paint for a little bit of dirt on the pig. This is Ballerina Banks. She has a tutu with
Yes.
some rhinestone that I applied. I mostly, as far as applying all of this and the tail, which is a pipe cleaner,
Okay. Yeah.
all of this was applied with hot glue.
Glue.
From
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the eyes, I used the wiggly eyes that you can
Yes.
purchase or buy
Okay,
as well.
okay.
And if you don't have those, you can draw eyes on there. So it's
Mhm.
just all about being creative. For one of the men, I just used the same thing. I used hand acrylic paint for the dirt on his body, and you can see he has 6 caps. For
Okay.
I just wanted to make him a little taller since he was kind of a little bit short and fat.
Mm-hmm.
Again, felt for the tongue, and his particular cummerbund and tie is made out of ribbon.
Oh, yes. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot.
So also, even though I have these 4 called the Bankses, this was a small detergent bottle that I did not even change or cut anything out except for, as you can see, a shape for the ears
Mm-hmm.
so that they could stick out a little more from the front view since elephants have big ears. And this is an elephant. It's actually a male elephant on one side and a female elephant on the other side.
That's cute.
So this was just meant to be something decorative, just to sit in the room. And if someone wants to take the lid off and put things in it, you can. So all the designs are just being creative and envisioning something that you can see. So this piece here is something that I created in making something out of nothing. This
What is it?
Nice.
This is cardboard and foil art. Actual aluminum foil.
Okay.
So as you can see,
Mm-hmm. It's shiny.
kind of glimmering, shiny,
Mhm.
yes. And so I used a cookie cutter to cut out a leaf pattern. I said to anybody, you can freehand any type of design that you would like. And I made a circle sort of in the center and just kept placing the I always say place a row of the flowers down first before you start to glue, to make sure that they are going to measure out how you want, instead of making a mistake and having to pull everything back up. However, after that, you can go in between each petal. And then the flower, I finished it off sort of not centered on the board, so that I can have some space left. And you may not be able to see this color, but my background is purple.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't have known it, right? Okay.
And these earrings I just recently made. They came from beer caps. You can use the reason why I like this beer cap, because it came from a Ethiopian beer, and it has a black face on it. Yes, with the afro.
Yes, you can see it. Yes.
So it makes it really ethnic, and you know, and also I think for young people or who's ever into certain drinks, you can use Pepsi and different bottled drinks like that. So it's really, those bottle caps are really simple to punch a hole in. I use the tool that you use in pottery.
You didn't want to face us.
It's probably the way I'm holding it.
Oh, yes. Very nice. I like that.
Thank you. And in my making something out of nothing class, I infuse some straws. If you have straws on parchment paper, I cut them into pieces, put them on a piece of parchment or wax paper, and folded the paper over and ironed. Ironed or infused the straws by ironing them. The parchment paper protects your iron. And this is the front side of them. You can do this with a marker.
Oh, wow.
Or
that's nice.
I would burn these, and I put a polyurethane over them, or at least Brother Jamal did it for me. And
those are nice. I like
the other pair, some blue and white straws that were infused.
And
you can put paper on the other side. In this case, I used a wooden shape that was already pre-cut.
Okay.
So Kim, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
So with those straws, you just cut them into pieces and laid them in the form in which you wanted between two pieces of parchment paper, and then you use an iron to heat, to melt it?
Yes, so I had one large piece of parchment paper, and I put the straws on the cut pieces of straws on one side and folded the paper over. However, two pieces of paper would be great as well. But sometimes as you heat the center, just holding the iron down, some of the pieces will sort of roll out. You just sort of push them back up gently. And also you can lay straws right beside each other, just straight without cutting them, and infuse them like that as well. You can also make different things with those. Like if you had a sheet of straws that was infused, you can roll it together to make a base or different types of projects.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
As a kid, we used to do things like that. I grew up in New Orleans, and we used to do that with our Mardi Gras beads. Our mothers didn't like it because we'd mess up their cake pans, but you put them in a cake pan and run it through the oven, and you're able to manipulate it. Okay. You know, it was real. It was real toxic. It was real toxic. I think a lot of us got high off of it.
You didn't know. You didn't know.
We didn't know.